Hello there! Today we are going to take a look at phishing. What is phishing? Phishing is a method of trying to gather personal information using deceptive emails and websites. Here are some examples of how phishing is conducted. 1. Spear phishing. Spear phishing is an email or electronic communications scam targeted towards a specific individual, organization or business. 2. Fake website. An unauthorized site where people are required to share their personal information. 3. Link manipulation. A link that directs people to a spoofed version of popular sites. Commonly, phishing increases during a crisis. But why? It is because criminals rely on deception and creating a sense of urgency to achieve success with their phishing campaigns. Crises such as the coronavirus pandemic give those criminals a big opportunity to lure victims into taking their phishing bait. What are the symptoms of being phished? You might spot some signs you're being targeted by phishing before you get to the point of handing over your valuable information. Here are some. 1. An unfamiliar tone or greeting. The first thing that usually arouses suspicion when reading a phishing message is that the language isn't quite right. For example, a colleague is suddenly overfamiliar, or a family member is a little more formal. In all of our correspondence over the years, people have never begun an email with that greeting, so it would feel wrong that this could be a phishing email. 2. Threats or sense of urgency. Emails that threaten negative consequences should always be treated with suspicion. Another tactic is to use a sense of urgency to encourage, or even demand, immediate action in a bid to fluster the receiver. The scammer hopes that by reading the email in haste, the content might not be examined thoroughly, so other inconsistencies associated with a phishing campaign may pass undetected. How to deal with phishing emails. A. When you receive a phishing email, do not respond in any way. Do not supply any of the information the emails may ask for. Never click on any website links or call any phone numbers that are listed in the email. C. Be sure to review all banking and credit card statements as soon as you receive them. Make sure there are no unauthorized withdrawals or charges. If you notice suspicious account activity, contact the institution's customer support department immediately via the contact information provided on the bank or credit card statement. Impact of phishing on people and society. The impact of phishing is far more insidious than just an invasion of privacy. Phishing is used to compromise computer security through social engineering. It can be used to steal information, disrupt computer operations, steal money, ruin reputations, destroy important information, or feed the ego of an attacker. So when it comes to people and society, phishing scams are really damaging the internet. You can always find some scams in your junk mail folder or ads on Facebook and Twitter that try to link you to a fake website. With the fast-growing phishing technology and rising social networking, people are getting more risks when they are sharing personal information online. Ways to prevent phishing attacks. 1. Know what a phishing scam looks like. New phishing attack methods are being developed all the time, but they share commonalities that can be identified if you know what to look for. There are many sites online that will keep you informed of the latest phishing attacks and their key identifiers. The earlier you find out about the latest attack methods and share them with your users through regular security awareness training, the more likely you are to avoid a potential attack. 2. Get free anti-phishing add-ons. Most browsers nowadays will enable you to download add-ons that spot the signs of a malicious website or alert you about known phishing sites. They are usually completely free, so there's no reason not to have this installed on every device in your organization. 3. Don't give your information to an unsecured site. If the URL of the website doesn't start with HTTPS, or you cannot see a closed padlock icon next to the URL, do not enter any sensitive information or download files from that site. Sites without security certificates may not be intended for phishing scams, but it's better to be safe than sorry. Conclusion. Phishing is a highly profitable activity for criminals. Over the past 2 years, there has been an increase in the technology, diversity, and sophistication of these attacks in response to increased user awareness and countermeasures, in order to maintain profitability. In BSP, users have become more aware of phishing crimes and how to identify unsophisticated phishing sites. In response, criminals are using web browser vulnerabilities and obfuscation techniques to create phishing scam pages that are more difficult to differentiate from legitimate sites, thus users can become victims even if they are aware of phishing scams.